Join us now is Ray Stern. He's the state politics reporter for the Arizona Republic, who's been covering Representative Harris and her expulsion. Thanks very much for coming on the show. Appreciate it. So was it a surprise that so many Republicans voted to expel her?
It was a bit of a surprise. It's certainly a tough vote for them to expel one of their own members.
But go ahead.
This was a pretty egregious case, though, and so I think that that expulsion had been on the table as a possible punishment for Liz Harris, and I do think, though, that some people were surprised that it actually happened.
Why was it viewed as so egregious?
Well, the damage is pretty huge. This has been a problem that's gone on for weeks now after this presentation that you just talked about. And apparently there's a lot of people out there in Arizona and the United States and who knows where else in the world that actually believe these bogus allegations of a criminal conspiracy that is just so vast. You forgot to mention the LDS Church is entirely involved in this, according to the Ms. Brager. And it's all false. It's all related to the claims that a lawyer with a suspended license had made in court against his ex-wife and mother-in-law, who he said are the ringleaders of this criminal conspiracy.
See, it seems to me that the way to really get yourself in trouble in a legislature where you can get both parties together is bring someone in who makes accusations against said legislators. Right? I mean, when you accuse the very legislators who are in front of you of being involved in all sorts of public corruption, hey, that's a way to get bipartisanship.
Well, right. And the presentation material that Brager had turned into the joint election committee, it actually impugned and accused the House Speaker, Ben Toma, of this bribery scheme as well, being involved in it. And that's basically Liz Harris's boss. So, when you malign your boss, you might get in trouble.
Here's this number 3, Arizona GOP State Senator T.J. Shopey talking about why it was an easy call, as far as he's concerned.
A quick cursory Google search of some of these accusations would have probably turned up that this is bogus. There's no here. That really makes you begin to question, what type of person are you bringing in to testify as an expert?
All right. Well, I think that's
absolutely.
Go ahead.
Well, one of the sort of stunning moments of this whole incident was when somebody dropped off screenshots of text messages that were from Brager, Harris, and this lawyer that I was talking about, John Thaler. And in them, they're talking about, well, what should we give the election committee in terms of a title for this presentation? And Liz Harris specifically mentioned that we should not include any names of anybody. And so they wanted to keep it very vague. And I just think that she knew that if she had mentioned Thaler before the presentation happened, somebody, me and other reporters and people in the legislature would have looked it up and immediately found this is ridiculous.
Yeah. So it's sort of stunning that this is getting almost no national coverage when she is actually gone and not coming back. And yet in Tennessee, it's ever Tennessee, they're there, they're back. And Ray Stern, thank you very much for coming on the program. Appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.